I've heard so many people talk about wealth. I've heard so many people try to give strategies and principles to becoming wealthy. And honestly, kudos to them. Many of these strategies are proven. However, there's something I do not hear often, which I want to tell you in this video. In this video, I want to talk about the fastest way to becoming wealthy. Quote and unquote, fastest way to becoming wealthy. Wait for it. Hi everyone, welcome once again to another episode of Mindscale with Olushola. Yes, your favorite podcast. It's a pleasure to be here once again, and it's so great to have you. Statistics have shown that quite a number of people who enjoy the podcast some way somehow forget to subscribe, but still end up enjoying it and keep coming back every week. But it doesn't really do so much to the channel if you do not subscribe, because in your subscription, you also help the algorithm push up our videos to more people, and then we can get to reach them. So why not click on the subscribe button right now and also turn on post notifications so you will be the very first person to know when next I drop another life transforming episode of Mindscale with Olushola. Thank you so much. All right, today I have no points. I have no, bullet points. I have no principles to share with you. I just want to talk to you from my heart. I titled this video The Fastest Way to Becoming Wealthy, and it's something I've not heard many people talk about. But let me start by saying a bit of a caveat. There is no fastest way to becoming wealthy, because wealth is actually built over time. However, the fastest way to actually becoming wealthy, I'm saying that again, is actually by your positioning. I'm going to explain. We've become so used to things like hard work, principles here and there, being strategic, being vision-minded, and so many more things in a way to building wealth. But there's something no one is talking about, which is this. I have noticed that the fastest way to becoming a wealthy person, or the fastest way to building wealth for yourself, or the fastest way to becoming rich is actually to solve problems for the already wealthy. Wait a minute, I'll explain myself. What if I told you that access is actually your greatest power and the greatest leverage you can ever have when trying to build sustainable wealth? When you look around the world, you will find out that the fastest way to moving from being a middle class earner or even a pauper to actually being wealthy or being in the wealthy circles is not necessarily to walk your way through it, but actually somebody's got to pull you up. And when I say pull you up, I'm not saying directly helping you by being your Messiah or being your savior or being the God-sent person directly by saying, come, I see you're broke, come, let me dash you money. But that's not how it works. The fastest way to actually changing socioeconomic stratas is actually by refining your value and ensuring that you are able to help already wealthy people solve their problems and meet their needs. This I've seen to be a proven strategy. Think about it and look around you. There are so many people who are wealthy, have so much money. But whether you like it or not, even the wealthy people cannot solve all their problems. They need burden bearers. Now, here's where you come in. With your skills, with your abilities, with your core competencies, there are things that you can do easily. Also, let me tell you one more thing. With your time, which you have more at your disposal than somebody who already has all the money in the world. Now, every wealthy person, one thing I've noticed around them is they never stop to look for new opportunities and new ways to make more money and be of impact in society. And this is where you come in. A wealthy person, for example, who's got serial entrepreneurial capabilities and has several businesses around, cannot be the guy moving from business to business, making things happen. And so if he has a new burden that he wants to shed off, he needs to shed it off through people and to people. And so this is where your skills and your capabilities and also your time comes into play. They want to buy your time. And let me tell you something, you have to allow them. You have to let them buy your time, because it is only when they buy your time that it can be mutually beneficial. You help them with your skills, with the time that they themselves cannot give to their own endeavors. You are able to supply that, and also with your skills. And so here's where you come in. You are going to be a burden bearer. That vision on the mind of the person all that the person envisions, all that the person wants to see come to life, they lay it on you, and you are going to be the executor. But remember, you're not executing with your own resources. You are backed by their own funds, and it's their funding that helps you make the most of the plan. And so imagine they're about to start off a new business, and then you know a thing or two about business feasibility studies and slot analysis and many more things. They send you into a new territory. You're able to go there and conquer it. You're able to go there and make things happen, and they back you with all the fundings. Now remember, because you're going to be of value to them, they pay you. Because you're going to be of value to them, there are bonuses. And so the profit is shared the same way the burdens are also shared across board. This, I have noticed, is the greatest principle for wealth transfer. Be a burden bearer. Look for people who have resources, who have money, and genuinely and intentionally look to solve their problems. Whenever I look around my life and I look at the people that I've been privileged to help come up financially one way or another, they're actually people who solve my problems and bear my burdens. And so, for example, maybe I give a random example. There's somebody who says, sir, if you're making $1 billion, I can help you make 1.5 billion. All I need from you is to give me 100 million. I'm just giving an example. I absolutely will give you. I've known this to be true with so many people. When I look at someone like Dangote is the richest black man in the world. And I found out that most of his businesses are actually all of his businesses are actually spreaded by other people that are not him. And many of these people are actually very terrific at their jobs. And here's the point. Dangote's influence keeps on expanding, but he's not the one at the forefront of these businesses. He's just the name that puts everything together. And so here's my point. I've known this and found it to be true, that you cannot be a billionaire until you have made other millionaires. And so every billionaire keeps looking for more millionaires to make, and now even billionaires, as they want to keep on ascending the financial ladder. Guess what? All you have to do is to make sure that you position yourself to be one of the new millionaires that are going to be made. And so my question is this. The fastest way to making wealth is to improve on your value proposition. What problems can you solve? And then position yourself. Because listen, more often than not, wealth responds to proximity and access and value than anything else. And so have a value proposition, have something you can do, have results and things you can make happen, and then look for people that are in dire need of it and have the amount of money to pay for it. Now, this might seem far-fetched, but think about it and start by looking around you. Look at your community. Look at that rich friend that you have. He's got burdens. Ask him. Is there a business he wants to launch? Is there a research he wants to do? Is that something you can take off, a load you can take off his plate? And just have him pay you for it. And the more you keep on being valuable, the more you keep on showing up with value, one thing I can tell you for sure is this. Because successful people are usually valuable people, they always end up being discerning by spotting other people's values and ensuring that they keep them close. I've seen this happen in my life in my own small form, but I've also seen it happen the other way where I'm of value to other people and they want to keep you around. Listen, I don't hear this often, but listen, the fastest way to building wealth is through proximity, through access, by helping already successful people solve their problems and working your way up through the ladder. I spoke from my heart, and I really do hope that it blesses you. I didn't plan to even record this today, but I just had to, and I hope that you've picked at least a thing or two, and that you do not stop at anything, but also ensure that you share this video with some of your other friends in a bit to help them also come to the knowledge of this enlightenment. I'll put it that way. Thank you very much. And it's been Mindscale with Olushola. I hope to see you on the very next one, and I hope you have a great time. But before you go, do not forget to like this video to ensure that the algorithm shows more people, and also do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to turn on post notifications so you'll be the very first person to know when I drop another mind re-engineering video. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Ireo.